Greetings once again from Victoria. My name is Garnet Schulhauser. I'm the author of 4 books in the spiritual metaphysical genre: Dancing on a Stamp, Dancing Forever with Spirit, Dance of Heavenly Bliss, and Dance of Eternal Rapture. All of my books deal with my dialogue and astral travels with my spirit guide, Albert. For more information on my books, please go to my website, garnetschulhauser.com. In addition, I'm also a level 2 QHHT practitioner, and you can find out more information about that on my QHHT website, which is garnetschulhauserqhht.com. Now, before we begin today, I'd like to just apologize to the regular readers of my videos. And as you'll know, before every video, I give an introduction of myself. And that is because I want my videos to be standalone, so that if somebody happens to view the very last one without an introduction, they don't have to scratch their head and wonder who is this guy who's doing this video. So please bear with me. Now, before we get into the topics for today, I'd like to relay a funny story I heard recently. It seems that one day a lady was in her living room watching TV and enjoying a glass of wine. Suddenly she yelled at the TV, "Don't go. Do not walk into that building. Turn away or you'll regret it. Ah, you stupid woman." So her husband, who was in the den, heard this and said, "What on earth are you watching?" And she said, "Our wedding video." Now, before we get into the main topic of today, which is what is a soul group, I'd like to just talk a bit about the COVID-19 pandemic, which is currently ravaging our entire world. My wife and I have been sheltered at home for the last 5 weeks, going out only for essentials like groceries and medicine and wine. But to add to that list, my wife, who's a very avid gardener, has also decided that steer manure is also an essential good. In any event, this is a very serious thing that's happening to our planet, and many people are getting very sick and many are dying. But my spirit guide Albert tells me that it will all turn out okay, that we will get through this and emerge on the other side even stronger than before. And he says that we need to remain vigilant and follow the guidance from our governments and our health professionals and just stay the course. No matter how difficult it may seem, we really don't have any other choice. And so a few months from now, we'll look back on all this and think, oh, well, it wasn't so bad, but it does seem very bad right now to a lot of people. And now the serious topic for today is, what are soul groups? Now, based upon information I've received from my spirit guide Albert and from the higher self during QHHT sessions, the short answer is soul groups are bands or associations of souls who get together to help each other in their journeys on Earth. When you do your life planning before your incarnation, you will get together with members of your soul group and have them help you plan your life that you want to achieve on Earth, and you, of course, will help them plan their life. And generally speaking, you'll pick members of your soul group for the people who have a very close interaction with you in your new life. People like your parents, your grandparents, your siblings, your aunts and uncles, and even your close friends, and of course your spouse. Now, members of your soul group tend to travel together on the various incarnations they have on Earth, and they do so to support one another as we each try to grow and evolve as souls. And the roles that they will play are often interchanged. For example, in one life, a soul may be your mother, and in another life, that soul may be your son, and so on, as these souls keep on interchanging different roles, different sexes, so that they can each enjoy a more complete experience with respect to their incarnations on Earth. So when you look at your life and you look at your parents and your siblings and other people around you, you should know that these people are likely members of your soul group, and that you've likely had many lives with them together before on Earth, and it's all in an effort for each of them to help each other grow and evolve in the best way possible during their incarnations on Earth. If you're at all curious about the roles that the people around you may have played in terms of your previous lives, it's not something that we're allowed to remember, but you can tap into this by asking that question to your higher self during a QHHT session. Quite often, if you have an inexplicable conflict with somebody in your family, and you don't understand why you can't get along, it may well be that it's a karmic carryover from a previous life where the two of you had some issues that were not resolved, and they had now carried over into this life for another attempt at trying to resolve them. And all of this can be revealed, as I mentioned, by your higher self in a QHHT session. And so your soul group is like an extended spiritual family that supports each other as we do our incarnations on Earth, and supports each other when we're back on the spirit side in terms of trying to sort out what lessons we need to learn, what challenges we should face, so that we can grow and evolve as souls. That's all for now, folks. Stay healthy and safe, and remember to keep on dancing.